A freaky eater is someone who takes an eating habit to the extreme.
20-year-old Amy has a hardcore addiction to cola,
I drink more cola than everybody I know.
downing 30 colas a day. That's over 10,000 cans every year.
Me and cola are best friends.
Her family believes it's destroying her health,
After her surgery, the first thing she wanted was cola.
but she laughs off everyone's concerns.
He goes through 1 year and out the other.
With just 1 week of intense therapy,
You are on a very scary path.
Oh my God.
can specialists Dr. Mike Dow and JJ Virgin break down Amy's defenses
I don't need therapy.
before her life goes down the drain?
That's not gonna make anything better.
Well, then do it for me.
So
My sister Amy is a freaky eater.
20-year-old Amy is addicted to cola.
Amy drinks a soda all the time, out of control.
She drinks, on average, 30 cans of cola all day, every single day. More than 1,000 gallons each year.
I drink more cola than everybody I know. It only took me 2 days to fill this up. The most I had probably in a day is 50 cans. I'm always drinking cola. I need them everywhere I go.
From her cola alone, Amy drinks more than 4,000 calories. That's 2.5 pounds of sugar every single day.
Me and cola are best friends. Whenever I have cola by my side, I feel safe.
Amy's family immigrated to the United States from Russia when Amy was just 5 years old. Her very first meal in America was a fast food lunch with a cola.
Amy started to drink soda and she loved it.
Indulged by her parents, Amy began drinking cola with every single meal.
My parents always allowed me to have soda. I got everybody wrapped around my finger.
As she got older, her tolerance for the sugar and caffeine gradually increased, and Amy's consumption rose to a staggering average of 30 cans each day.
She drinks a case of cola a day with no problem.
Now 20, Amy lives at home with her parents, but doesn't eat anything like the rest of her family.
My mom cooks a pretty healthy food, but Amy, she doesn't have none of that.
This is so delicious.
This is too.
Instead, Amy has her own version of a well-balanced meal.
Chips, cookies, little sweets. I like to dunk these in my soda. That tastes so good.
Amy's eating habits are really disgusting. I don't know what else to say about that.
Ironically, Amy works as a surgical technician, but her extreme sugar and caffeine consumption has her feeling almost as bad as her patients.
I do get tired a lot. I don't have that much energy, but at the same time, soda is what gets me through the day.
Recently, Amy had a serious health scare when she discovered a lump in her chest, which her doctor suggested might be due to excess caffeine.
She told me, I think that you drink too much caffeine, and that is why you have the tumor.
Although Amy had surgery to remove the benign tumor, her doctor suggested she cut back on the cola.
She was throwing up. They were pumping her with like all kinds of stuff. You know, it was crazy. I'm like, wow, all this for what, cola?
However, that hasn't stopped Amy from drinking massive quantities on a daily basis.
I was scared, I don't want to be in the surgery room ever again, but I don't want to stop.
If Amy does not stop drinking cola, she'll probably end up getting diabetes.
You know, it's not good for you.
Goes through 1 year and out the other.
We're not getting through to her. She's not listening to us.
It's breaking my heart. I don't want Amy to die.
Desperate for help, Amy's family has called in the help of freaky eater specialists, Dr. Mike Dow and JJ Virgin. They hope that a week of nutritional and psychological therapy will convince Amy to change.
Hi there. My name is Dr. Mike Dow. I'm a psychotherapist, and I specialize in addictive behaviors and eating disorders.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you for having us.
Come on, please.
My name is JJ Virgin. I'm a board-certified nutrition specialist.
While Amy is at work, Dr. Dow and JJ take the opportunity to find out more about her addiction.
So tell us a little bit about your sister.
She's got a really big problem with cola. She just drinks more and more every day. It seems like getting worse.
How does she seem physically drinking all the soda? How's her health?
Well, I don't know if you guys know, she already had surgery from her cola intake.
Amy's surgery is not necessarily linked to cola consumption, but if she does want to avoid future surgeries and disease, she needs to stop.
And that didn't do anything to get her to stop?
When she got up from her surgery, she wanted a cola. My mom sneaked it in.
Wow.
So Amy's mom has been enabling her cola habit. It's going to be a real challenge helping Amy get healthy when her mom is more concerned with keeping her happy.
Sounds like an addiction.
Yeah, it is an addiction. When she gets up, if she doesn't have a soda, she's gonna be grumpy. She doesn't want to say anything to us or nothing.
From an emotional and psychological point of view, I am very concerned for Amy because she's been engaging in this behavior for 15 years. It is going to be difficult for her to stop.
We've got a good start, so we'll take it from here.
Oh, thank you.
Now that we've got the inside scoop from Amy's mother and brother, it's time to confront Amy.
Coming up, will another health scare convince Amy to change?
You are on a very scary path.
Oh my God.
20-year-old Amy is addicted to cola, consuming nearly 30 cans every single day. At her family's urging, Amy has begrudgingly agreed to meet with freaky eater specialists to discuss her problem.
Hello,
Hi.
How are you, Amy?
Good.
I'm JJ Virgin.
Nice to meet you.
I am going to be your nutrition expert. It's good to meet you.
You too.
And I'm Dr. Mike Dow. I'm an eating disorder expert and psychotherapist.
Okay.
Your mom and your brother, they're a little worried about your cola consumption.
Yeah, I know. I understand my mom is scared for me, but it is what it is, and hopefully she doesn't have to be scared anymore.
Are you concerned about your health?
I am.
I think Amy is somewhat open to change. I hope that the things that JJ and I are going to do with her increase that motivation.
Amy claims that she wants to be healthy, but Dr. Dow and JJ believe that shock therapy is the only way for her to understand the seriousness of her addiction.
Wow.
This is the amount of cola you drink in 1 month.
Those are a lot of boxes.
37 cases. The average person drinks 1 case. In a cola, it starts with tap water. Then they add sugar, phosphoric acid to make it bubbly, and caffeine.
I ain't got nothing to say.
It looks like she doesn't really care. I get the sense that really the stakes may not be high enough for Amy.
We have some more to show you.
Wow, okay. Dr. Dow and JJ showed me a pyramid of soda. I know that's a lot, but it just doesn't, affect me. Wow.
950 pounds of sugar is what you get in your cola each year.
Wow.
When Amy's scared, when Amy's shocked, Amy laughs to diffuse the situation.
So every bag represents how much sugar you are putting into your body in a 10-day period. 25 pounds.
It's just a big stack of sugar to me, to tell you the truth. I know that that's how much I intake, but it just doesn't get to me.
This will inevitably lead to diabetes.
That's crazy.
I expected Amy, when she looked at this gigantic wall of cola and stack of sugar, to be ashamed, remorseful, guilty, but she's not. We've got a lot of work to do.
If a freaky eater is open to change, a week of intensive therapy can get them well on the road to recovery. But as Amy is still in denial, JJ wants her to have some blood drawn to see if the findings will be enough to convince her.
I'm done. Okay.
The next morning, JJ brings Amy to a local juice bar to share the results of her blood test and hopefully start her on the path to healthier eating.
I have to warn you that the results are not good, okay? All right? And if you take this to heart and you do something about it, you can turn things around. But if you don't, you are on a very scary path, okay? You know that one of the big risks of sugar is what?
Diabetes.
Okay. Yeah. What we see right here is you're already a pre-diabetic.
Oh my God.
The average person gets diabetes at 35, so you may not have that much time.
Pre-diabetic means that you're already showing those changes that are taking you down the path towards diabetes. Your blood sugar is running higher than normal, and your insulin is high as well.
When you have high insulin, it puts you at a higher risk for cancers, breast cancer, cysts.
Doesn't look good to me.
No, it's really scary. Your body's trying to tell you, right? Mm-hmm. Will you listen to this?
Yes, absolutely. Diabetes scares me. That's like a life and death thing.
As JJ hoped, Amy has agreed to try to change, and they are in a perfect place to start. JJ's plan is to replace Amy's junk food diet with more wholesome alternatives, starting with breakfast.
Every day, you're going to start the day with a shake.
The smoothie is an easy way to get breakfast in and get a lot of nutrition in to boot.
Ready to try your new breakfast?
Yes. That is not so good.
I think Amy thought all she had to do was give it a little taste, but I was determined that she really give it a chance.
Give it another try.
Okay. I didn't like the smoothie. It didn't taste good. It was too thick. Everything about it, I didn't like.
Play around. Find a way to make it the way you like it.
Now that Amy will be getting at least some nutrition, JJ wants to tackle the colas.
I can't take Amy off cola cold turkey. She'd crash and burn. It can cause a whole host of reactions, including headaches, fatigue, irritability, and I want to make sure that I'm setting her up for success.
So here's how we're going to do it. The first day, we're going to go for 16. We're going to go from 16 down to 12 the next day. We're going to go from 12 to 10, 10 to 8, 8 to 6, 6 to 4, 4 to 2. Day by day. Does that sound like something you can do?
It'll be hard, but I will do it.
I feel like I finally got through to Amy. She realized she can't keep doing what she's doing. She's not getting away with it. Let's get started.
Okay.
Coming up, can Amy face up to her addiction?
You are setting yourself up for failure.
Amy's staggering consumption of cola has her showing signs of diabetes at only 20 years old. Amy has finally agreed to cut down. But in order to do that, she'll need the support of her entire family.
Instead of the family enabling Amy's addiction, I want the family to help her beat this. Natasha, you smuggled in a soda when Amy was waking up from surgery.
Yeah, I did.
You buying her a substance that for her is something she is trying to give up is in some way enabling and helping her to continue this pattern. I need a commitment from this family from now on that there will be no buying soda by anybody in this family except for Amy.
Oh, that's cool.
Since you are now willing to do whatever it takes, I would like all of the soda in this whole house to be placed on this counter right now. Are we ready? Can you guys help me with this?
Yeah.
All the colas out here on this island. Ah, the secret stash.
Wow.
A lot of cola, Amy.
Amy's plan calls for her to gradually taper off cola day by day. And to make sure she sticks to that, Dr. Dow wants to remove all excess colas from the house.
I'm gonna now ask you and your family to open and pour out the rest of those cans.
Oh no, why? It's a waste of, I'm gonna eventually have to go out and buy it.
Exactly. Part of treating addictive behaviors is making it more difficult for you to get the substance that you are addicted to. And if you are allowing this to be in your house, you are setting yourself up for failure. So, Natasha, could I ask you and the family to pour out these into the kitchen sink, please? Since we are now enlisting your help in helping Amy. You want me to do the first one?
Yeah.
Okay, come on.
I'll do it.
Okay.
You don't have to do it. You don't have to do anything you don't want to. You don't do it.
Amy was angry and she was resistant. All of that tells me how severe the addiction to cola really is. I would like to ask you to pour 1 cola into the sink.
One.
No,
At
I wouldn't
least
waste
one.
it. No.
I wanted Amy to be the one pouring out some of the cola. It is a symbolic sort of ritual that says, I'm committing to this.
That won't mean anything. That's just gonna mean that.
If it doesn't mean anything, then do it.
Yeah. I thought she really was gonna try to change, but she seems like she's reluctant still. Wasn't too happy about that at all.
That's not gonna make anything better, me spilling a soda.
Then do it for me.
I did not see a point of spilling out the soda. I was just irritated. I have this one. I could spill this one.
Okay, spill that one out for me.
Okay.
The whole therapy sessions by Dr. Dow are not working out. I do not need therapy.
Regardless, if Amy wants to succeed, she needs to stick to JJ's plan. Instead of drinking her usual average of 30 colas a day, she must now make 58 cans last the entire week.
Are you being accountable to not only yourself, to your family, and to me, that you are agreeing that this, the next 7 days, is your cola?
You're just gonna drink this the whole week?
Yes.
This amount?
Yes.
What I want from you is a commitment.
Right. I am committed, yes.
Amy has a lot to do over the course of the next week. She hasn't had that aha moment yet, but she has had moments of realization where she is maybe starting to say, I need to make changes in my life.
Coming up, will Amy keep her word?
Are you gonna cut down?
Deep down inside, I don't want to stop.
I don't know what to do.
JJ and Dr. Dow have given Amy a 7-day plan to help her kick her cola addiction.
This, for the next 7 days, is your cola.
Now, it is up to her to make the allotted 58 cans last the week. It's Amy's first day on the new plan. And as JJ outlined, she's supposed to cut down from her average of 30 cans a day to just 16.
My plan is to cut down as much as I can.
By the end of day 1, Amy has managed to cut down a little.
I drink 24 cans of soda, which is an improvement.
But she is still far from hitting the daily target JJ had set for her, which was 16 colas. It's day 2, and Amy's assignment is to reduce down to 12 colas. To help her start the day right, Amy's mom offers a smoothie for breakfast.
I'm gonna make it for you.
Tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow? Why tomorrow morning? Why? Why tomorrow morning? But why not today? I don't know what to do.
By the middle of day 2, Amy has already failed to keep her daily goal of 12 colas. Instead, she has 24.
Maybe tomorrow I'll start my progress. Or maybe not. Or maybe not.
By day 3, Amy only has 10 colas left from the 58 she was allotted for the week.
Almost out of soda.
And she heads to the market to restock.
Oh, look, there's my friend. It's my best friend. On top of the shopping list. And that's it. I'm done.
Over the next 3 days, Amy continues to spiral out of control.
Amy does not seem like she wants to listen. She's not stopping.
While she was given 58 colas for the week, she's had over 160.
There hasn't been no progress at all. And am I disappointed at myself? No, not at all.
With Amy's health on the line, Dr. Dow and JJ return on the 7th day to confront her about her relapse and see if they can get her back on track.
It doesn't sound like Amy's changed at all. If we can't get through to Amy today, there's really no hope. When did it fall apart?
I didn't cut down. This is too short for me just to quit out of nowhere.
How much time do you need?
I don't know.
Amy, are you an addict?
I'm not an addict, no.
Are you?
I'm just a soda lover.
Amy is using denial to prevent herself from coming to terms with the fact that this behavior could kill her.
I enjoy soda, so that's...
It's a little more than enjoying. Enjoying a soda is having a soda a day. Being hooked is when you have to have it every hour, hour in, hour out, despite making a commitment and looking me dead in the eye and saying you were gonna taper down.
Amy, are you gonna try to cut down? I'm concerned, but what I heard from inside, she seemed like she still wants to change, but I just don't know when she'll accomplish that.
Amy has used every excuse in the book.
That's not gonna make anything better.
This comes back to the fact that Amy is an addict.
Tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow? Why it's tomorrow morning?
Until a freaky eater comes to terms with their addiction and admits they have a problem, no amount of therapy can be successful.
I wish she'd engaged this past week so we could have been there and really held her hand. She's got the tools now, but she's gonna need to do it on her own.
It's just a habit that I can't stop, and deep down inside, I don't want to stop.